Hey guys, welcome back to our Ask the Roofer guest series slash product tip. We wanted to talk a little bit. We've done some videos in the past where you talked a lot about, all sorts of different things, but today we wanted to talk real quick about like kind of your product tips or your activity tips. If somebody's either trying to hire a contractor and decide what they want to be done, or if they're trying to do it themselves, what are a couple, like 2-3 quick, like these are very important things that will change the way your room comes out?
Yeah, I go into people's houses all the time where they've painted a few rooms, and typically it's the kitchen or the bathroom because they think it's the smallest and the easiest. And then they find out they have cabinets and mirrors and toilet paper holders and all sorts of stuff to paint around them. That's when I usually get the call. Mistakes that I commonly see from them is not filling nail holes, just simple things like that, and not caulking. Caulking is very important to make sure you take care of that and seal up any gaps. Beyond that, taping. People just love to tape everything from ceilings to baseboards to pretty much anything. Trim's okay to tape because it's usually an enamel with some hardness and the tape comes off pretty easy. And it's smooth, where drywall ceilings, not a good idea to tape that.
Or popcorn ceilings.
Or popcorn ceilings. So popcorn ceilings, I have a really good tip. It's just to take a screwdriver or a 5-in-1 and along your edge, just use that and kind of knock down the popcorn, flatten it out in the tape. So then you can paint it straight. So that's a good one for that. But
that's a really good idea.
And then you still want to just use a brush. So if you have an angled brush, I like a 2.5-inch, 3-inch. For a homeowner, a 2.5 would probably be a little bit easier to handle. But then you would actually want to use that and lay it down on the ceiling or on the wall, whatever you're painting, and flatten it out. And use the bristles to cut a straight line.
Rather than trying to tape it off.
First taping it, and then your tape bleeds, or worse, it pulls some of the paint off.
And then you have this big half moon of old color.
Not good. And then the next thing is quality. A lot of people want to use the cheapest paint they can find. Budget jobs, which I understand.
It's used Kia syndrome.
Yeah, and they use the cheapest paint they can find, but then they get it in a high sheen, like satin or semi-gloss, because then it's cleanable. Which that is a little bit true, but if you step up to a better paint with more solids in it, you can get flats and mattes that are low sheen and are still cleanable.
Just as cleanable.
And then you don't see every piece of drywall where there's a seam, where there's been a screw put into it, and all of the imperfections.
Or if you don't get your pattern perfect, you have to go back and you have this huge splotch of
or flashing on those high sheen paints with cheaper paints. You're going to get some flashing or some holidays where you've kind of missed a little spot and it doesn't reflect light the same way. And those look really bad, and I see those all the time.
Especially if you have a lot of lighting.
Definitely.
We did that at my house. You can see everything.
It's common. These are common mistakes.
Well, great. Well, I mean, that's some really good tips. Hopefully you picked up a little bit from that if you're getting into painting, or even, I mean, that works if you're hiring somebody for the quality of paint. And if you see them, you can tell whether they know what they're doing or not. So if you've got paint questions, check out Matt's videos that he's doing on his Facebook. We'll link them up, or link up his Facebook here. If you need paint done, look up Matt. If you need roofing done, call us, and thanks for being with us. Thanks for watching another episode of our Ask the Roofer video series. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe here on Facebook or on our YouTube channel, whichever way you prefer to see it. And if you have questions, we'd love to get your input, see what you want to learn about, and do our best to help explain those things to you.